Yeah, I liked it. She made me want to go out and buy rubbers right now.
In John Wick Chapter 3, Mark Dacascos improvised one of the funniest moments. While playing the villain Zero, he leaned in uncomfortably close to John Wick, even touching knees to show his fanboy obsession. Keanu Reeves stayed perfectly in character, and director Chad Stahelski loved it so much he kept it in.
I'm a huge fan. John Wick.
In Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, Wallace bursts into the apartment drunk and throws his keys at Scott's head. Kieran Culkin did this as a joke, but Edgar Wright loved it so much that he kept it in. In E.T., 6-year-old Drew Barrymore charmed Steven Spielberg with her natural reactions and improvised lines. One of the most famous came when she blurted out the famous feet line, which Spielberg loved so much that he kept it in.
I don't like his feet.
In Black Widow, the scene where Red Guardian struggles with his jacket, David Harbour actually got stuck for real, and the filmmakers kept that take in the movie.
It still fits.
Family.
In Fast X, the fight scene where Jason Momoa breaks a tooth and tosses it at Vin Diesel, the moment wasn't scripted. It wasn't a real tooth either. Momoa revealed he broke a fake one during filming and improvised the throw on the spot.
You butthole!
When Kevin Kline's character opens a bottle of champagne in A Prairie Home Companion, the cork accidentally hits director Robert Altman in the forehead off camera. They decided to keep the take in the film.
Sorry. We can,
In Cabaret, while Brian is teaching Natalia English with Sally and Fritz watching, he hands Sally a plate of cake that accidentally falls on her chest.
Thank you.
The spill wasn't planned, but her reaction was so good that the director kept it in the film.
Thank you. So much.
In Rogue One, Alan Tudyk improvised some of K2SO's funniest lines, including the moment when the droid slaps Diego Luna and warns,
"And there's a fresh one if you mouth off again."
The ad-lib was so unexpected that Luna almost broke character, but managed to hold it together. In El Camino, fans got the reunion they'd been waiting for. The movie also gave Jesse one last chance to say his iconic catchphrase, though it wasn't in the script. Aaron Paul improvised it on the spot while placing a tomato on a salad, saying it just slipped out naturally because he knew the character so well.
Yeah, bitch.
In Big, one of the funniest moments, where Tom Hanks eats baby corn like it's corn on the cob, wasn't in the script. Hanks improvised it while staying in character as a 12-year-old in an adult's body. Director Penny Marshall loved the moment so much she kept it in the final cut. In Angel, John Deal played a silent serial killer, relying only on physical performance. During auditions, he improvised by sucking the yolk from a raw egg and crushing the shell against his mouth. A disturbing move that impressed director Robert Vincent O'Neill so much, he added it to the film.
Remember, use Ramsey's Extra condoms.
In Lethal Weapon 2, Jack McGee ad-libbed his line during the scene where everyone watches Murtaugh's daughter in a condom commercial. When Mel Gibson asked what he thought, McGee joked,
Yeah, I liked it. She made me want to go out and buy rubbers right now.
Danny Glover laughed so hard in the rehearsals that he spat out his sandwich, and the line ended up in the movie. In See You Yesterday, Michael J. Fox plays a teacher who warns his student about the risks of time travel. After she leaves, he mutters,
Great Scott.
It was a clever nod to Back to the Future, and the line was unscripted. Fox improvised it after the original take, and the whole set erupted with excitement.
Great Scott.
In Mrs. Doubtfire, Robin Williams reportedly improvised the iconic fruiting line. Pierce Brosnan later confirmed it wasn't in the script. Williams came up with it on the spot after the first fruit toss missed, and the second one hit him.
The terrorists, they ran that way. It was a run by fruiting. I'll get them, sir. Don't worry.
In Dog Day Afternoon, director Sidney Lumet broke his rule against improvising and allowed the actors to shape the dialogue. About 60% of the film ended up improvised, including Al Pacino's famous Attica chant.
Attica! 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 Attica!
Pacino made it up on the spot, inspired by the real prison uprising, and it became one of the most powerful and unforgettable moments in movie history. In Lethal Weapon 3, Rene Russo improvised the lingerie line. Riggs's confused reaction was real, and Mel Gibson had no idea what it meant either.
Close as a lingerie shop without a front window.
In Captain Marvel, Samuel L. Jackson improvised a gag during the Skrull autopsy, lifting the sheet to sneak a peek at the alien's private parts. The directors found it so funny and in character that they kept it in the film. In Alien, Ridley Scott kept the cast in the dark about just how gruesome the chestburster scene would be. When the alien exploded out of John Hurt's chest, the shocked, blood-splattered reactions from the cast, including Veronica Cartwright literally falling over, were completely real. In Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl, Jack's line about human hair wasn't scripted. Orlando Bloom almost broke, and Kevin McNally can be seen laughing. The filmmakers even tried cutting it, but decided it was funnier left in.
Human hair from my back.
In The Godfather Part 2, one of the most emotional moments is Michael confronting his brother Fredo. John Cazale added a subtle touch by sitting in a weak, low-backed chair, which made Fredo's protest seem smaller and more helpless, perfectly showing his vulnerability.
Taking care of me? You're my kid brother, and you take care of me?
In Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, Benedict Wong improvised Wong's pre-credits bit, pushing aside Sue and John's chairs before chugging Sue's drink. In A Few Good Men, Jack Nicholson turned a solid script into movie history with one improvised outburst. During the climactic courtroom scene, his character was originally meant to reply, "You already have the truth." But Nicholson felt that wasn't strong enough. Instead, he erupted with the now iconic line,
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers!
I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
In The Irishman, two great improvised moments actually made the final cut. In one scene, Stephen Graham suddenly slapped the ice cream out of Al Pacino's hand, catching even Pacino off guard. In another, during an argument about Hoffa being late, Graham asked Robert De Niro's character for his take, and De Niro replied with,
"10's not enough. You have to take traffic into account."
About 12 and a half minutes.
In The Fifth Element, Gary Oldman's henchman Tricky wasn't warned about a massive explosion during one of Zorg's scenes. When the building suddenly blew up behind him, his shocked reaction was completely real.
Bring me the priest.
In American Pie, Finch's scooter breaking down outside the hot dog shop wasn't scripted, but it got such a laugh that the directors kept it in. In Spencer Confidential, Winston Duke improvised the scene where Hawk massages and meditates with Spencer's dog, Pearl. He even researched Reiki techniques, and Pearl relaxed for real.